awareness, but wanna wear less with my body completely clueless, and the curves that sit right in their place. And I gotta watch sports while I'm wearing short shorts.
Hey girlfriends and homies, we are back with another episode. For those of you that are new here, I am your hood therapist Remi, and this is your hood therapist Laquanda. We got a special guest, y'all. We got Bianca in the house today. So y'all know that we get raw and uncut episodes because guess what? We've been through that shit too. We got Bianca here so she can walk us through her experience with MS and give us another raw and uncut episode. Before we get started, I'm not too sure on the correct definition of MS. What exactly is MS?
So MS is like when your immune system is being attacked.
Okay.
So it's basically attacking the covering of your nervous system. So now your body is not being one accord, meaning that it's sending different signals. So that's how people start to get their symptoms and they start to lose balance or have the numbness and tingling in their legs and their hands and things like that. So.
And I heard a lot of people say it affects your vision as well. Do you have problems with that?
It do. Before I even became diagnosed, I did notice that. So like when I look at things, it'll look real blurry. And then it'll clear up, but then it'll look real blurry again. But I didn't know what was going on at the time, so I didn't, really pay it no mind.
Right.
In my mind, I'm thinking, well, maybe I need to go to the doctor's and I need some glasses. So, but everything just started happening one by one. And then.
Now, what was your beginning symptoms, if you don't mind me asking?
So the beginning was like if I was to bend over like this, it would be like a shooting thing, like going down my back, like going down my spine.
Wow.
Okay.
So I never paid that no mind either. I was working at a call center, so I'm thinking maybe it's the way I'm sitting all day. Even like with my hands, they told me I had carpal tunnel because my hands was feeling numb.
Okay.
So they told me it was carpal tunnel. I was wearing a brace.
I remember that.
That's it. Yeah. So then from there, so this was back in 2019 when I was working at the call center, and I felt that, and then it went away.
Okay.
So back in 2020, same year around September, October, I started to lose, like when I walk, my legs would give out, meaning that I would have to stand and get something until I gained that strength in my legs again to start walking.
Wow.
And same thing, hands, feet, tingling, they ran all these tests. They didn't find nothing.
Now, a lot of people say that my friend's boyfriend has MS, and he says something about like his brain, like he feels like tingling or something like that with his brain. Have you ever felt that before?
I wouldn't say tingling, but your head do feel different. Like for me, it was pressure.
Okay.
But it was more so like towards the back of my head. So everybody's symptoms be different.
Yeah. Because that's what they say, it affects everyone differently. No two people's symptoms are alike. And so do you think you have the one that come and go?
It could be.
Let's shout you out because I know so many ladies, when I was doing research that's walking with a cane, walking with walkers, and since you had it, I done seen you running, doing laps. Now look at you, expected.
Yes.
Shout you out. Yes.
So it's because I know somebody who has it as well, and like I said, their story is different from my story. Everybody's story is different though, so it's just, and then it's also how you take it on. Because I feel like if you let MS take control, it's going to take control of you. You're going to need that walker, you're going to need that cane, like you're going to need that wheelchair.
Now, do you see a difference with you being with child and having your MS? Like symptoms change?
Yeah, so every year I will do something like for my diagnosis. Like last year I came out and told people, and then, not last year. When I first came out, I found out, I told people. Last year I wrote like a poem about it. Okay. This year, y'all, I didn't say nothing about it. And that's because I forgot I had it.
Well, guess what, you are doing something.
Yeah. Do you want to say your poem?
Yeah.
You don't remember it? It's fine. It's fine. give it or towards the
You still speaking out and making people aware because you just gave me information that I did not know.
And best believe so many people that think our podcast is about making sure that we empower each other to keep going through our experience and trauma that we have been through. And we appreciate that you can come on here and be real raw and really tell what happened, the signals, and make people aware and let people know that it's okay. Just because you've been diagnosed with something does not mean that you are about to, like you said, don't let the MS have you.
Right. Because it had me for a minute. I'm not going to lie.
Wow, I would have never thought that.
No, it had me. When I was first diagnosed with it, when I say I was depressed, I was stressed out, like I really fell into a dark place.
Wow.
So it had me for a minute, and I had to come out because it's just like my son was seeing this. My son would see me fall, or he'd see me always crying, or he'd see me be going through these things. So it was like looking at him, I was like, I gotta stop letting this win.
Right.
Like I have to take control and I have to win. So that's basically like how I overcame it.
And with that positive affirmation, do you think that's helping you beat it a lot more? Do you think that the symptoms have lessened since you became more positive about your diagnosis?
Yes, I believe so, because I believe if you stress gonna bring disease anyway.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's gonna bring disease anyway. So I feel like the more you stress, the worse it's gonna become. I feel like what I did was I did my research, I changed my way of eating, I exercised more, and I felt better.
Yeah. That's crazy. I was about to ask you that. Do you think that the way that you were eating before had a big effect on your symptoms and the triggers for most people? Do you think what would be your biggest thing that you would tell someone that just got diagnosed with MS?
I mean, I would tell them, like, don't let it take control of you. Don't stress it. Have a good support team, because that's going to help out too. If you don't have that support, you're going to always be in your thoughts, and it's going to always stress you out. So I will always say, get that support team. Yeah. Do your research, and always know that somebody's story is not your story.
That's right. That is right. Y'all might go through some of the same symptoms, but it's not your story. No two people is the same. Absolutely. We are all ourselves in our own way, and we have to get through things. We have to grow through things in our own way.
Yeah, you're definitely an inspiration to me.
Yes. Like just you sitting here pregnant, I know it's going to be an inspiration to so many people. When I told one of my girlfriends, one of our big supporters, that we was doing the next episode was on MS, and she like, oh my God, my best friend has it, and she walks with a walker. She could barely go to the bathroom with help, and I'm like, wow. I said, well, listen, make sure that she watches our episode, because this lady is pregnant now. She run laps. If you look on her Instagram, she up there 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do them sit-ups right there.
She said it's not going to conquer me.
And I love that.
And I don't take meds neither.
And no meds. What happened?
Wow.
What happened?
That is so beautiful.
So beautiful. What?
So beautiful. Like, yes.
You about to cry, girl?
It's a beautiful story.
It is.
Don't worry about the fuck I got going here. We worried about her.
It's cool. Let it
Let it out. Cause she tough Tony. So like it's.
But with her being pregnant and stuff like that, like I ain't gonna cry. I'm a thug. But at the same time, it's a touching story.
Right.
It is.
I like the fact that you're you just being positive about what you have going on, and being pregnant, and not taking medicine, and doing your workouts to make sure that you choose better for yourself and your children.
Exactly.
That's touching within itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to your biggest supporter, to her best friend, if she changed her way of eating, fruit fast for about, I know it's gonna be hard, but if she fruit fast for at least 3 months, she's gonna see a difference in her MS.
So 90 days. Give your body 90 days. So I'm about to put you on the spot again, babe. Remember you had that girls group?
Be Queening.
Be Queening.
What was y'all singing?
No.
It wasn't.
It was a motivational.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get back into it. I feel like once I drop my baby and have like that time to myself, then I can focus more so on Be Queen.
It was so motivational, so inspirational. It was dope.
Okay.
It was dope. Like it was real dope, and like we waiting for it. We waiting for the girls is waiting for it. Trust me.
I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah, trust me. Like,
Get outside.
yeah.
Get outside. Well, her motivation and outside.
Okay. So a little jokey joke before we started recording. I was like, yo, Young Jack, I didn't know that this MS is a Caucasian. It's a Caucasian disorder. It attacks Caucasian more than it attacks Black, Asians, and Hispanics.
Really?
Yes.
So it was very rare for a Black person to have MS.
Yes.
And the person I know is Black as well.
Yeah. So you starting to see it more. But before then, it was only.
And give the information, because I didn't even know that men didn't get it. So you said you knew about an African American man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the history you said earlier on the men?
It was the same thing. Like for men too, it was more so like of a female disease. It wasn't like men you would really see men with it.
Wow.
Yeah. But now you're starting to see more of it because like a lot of celebrity men have it, and even a lot of celebrity women has it as well.
Yeah.
You just never know until you start looking up things and doing your research. So.
Go ahead.
It is so, I didn't know it was so many different kinds that you can have. Like some people have what is called a reoccurrent MS, and that's when it's like it just happened periodically. Like
they come and go.
Yeah.
So it is different types of MS that you can.
So you gotta just, like she said earlier, do your research. Do your research.
And if you see them signs in yourself or somebody that you love, go get checked out.
Yeah.
A lot of us, even the Black community in general, they don't go to the hospital. We don't get checked
So
out.
they don't, y'all, but I kind of get why. Because the hospital too, like my story behind it is the reason why I don't take meds. Like they diagnosed me with something. They created this treatment plan for me and didn't even know that I started my treatment or not. Yeah, so.
And I get it, because they do give us whatever they think, and then medicine is not to a cure, it is to treat for the moment.
And half of these medicines that they be prescribing us to, it can be for something else.
Yeah. Just like with the mental, like a lot of the mental health medicines, it'll have you one medicine and have you be able to go to sleep. So now you can sleep and you're not having them bad dreams no more. But when you waking up, you're feeling crazy, and now you feeling delusional and want to unalive yourself and all other type of things.
Yes.
And I see that a lot.
Yeah.
In the healthcare field, and they give these people all these PRNs, and now they feel like they have to have them every day.
Every day.
They taking them, and that stuff is controlling their body. So they're like, oh, I'm hearing voices, I need that PRN. Instead of trying to deal with their coping skills.
Yeah.
Like, let's go for a walk. Let's talk about it. Like, trying to take their mind off of the voices that they're hearing. But they're getting these PRNs to relax their mind, and then like you said, once it's wear off, then they back to that stage.
And no, they don't tell them go meditate. They don't teach them how to properly meditate. You know, and you learn how to meditate, right?
From YouTube.
From
I was getting ready to say, my therapist told me to meditate. I don't know how.
And you sent me a couple joints too.
Like go on YouTube. You can start with like a 5-minute one. It's step by step. It'll walk you through it, and then eventually you'll know how to do it on your own.
YouTube University.
Okay, how about it? And got us through it.
Listen.
How about it? We done got sponsorships off of YouTube and University after people done tried to overcharge us.
Period.
Okay. But that's neither here nor there. This is not the shady episode.
we talking about something serious this time.
We real serious this time, y'all. But y'all, this is my childhood friend, cousin, sister, and I called her and she came. Yeah, I mean, that's love. That's love. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for Be Queening. Be on the lookout for next year. Is you doing the walk?
Yeah, I didn't do it this year, but I will be there.
Next year we'll be at the walk.
Yes.
We're going to keep y'all updated with all of the things that we have coming up. We're gonna put the link down to a couple MS pages where I got the information that I have before this episode. I didn't know anything about it until when you posted that you had it. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this?
Right.
And then I got into a cry, and then I called my mom, and you know Keisha, she's fucking drama queen. I know y'all got mad. I said, Mom.
People don't be knowing what stuff is. It's like, right, and you gotta wait until somebody get it till they be like, wait a minute.
Right.
This is what that is.
Right, exactly. Because people was like, oh, be careful, people dying from that. And I was like, okay, I've never heard nobody die.
Right, like,
okay.
be careful, people.
Right.
So we're going to have it going. We're going to keep a lot of the information going.
Yes.
And I'm going to also give you, if you could add her, like, to the description, too. Like, her name is Ashley. Her book, Jesus Year.
Okay.
She got diagnosed with MS too.
Okay.
I just found her on Instagram, like just scrolling up MS stuff and looking at myself, and she's another black lady as well.
Okay.
Black queen. The gems that she got in that book helped me. So it can possibly help somebody else out there.
Okay,
so
what's the name of it again?
Information. Jesus Year.
Jesus Year by Ashley. And we're going to put her in the description as well.
Yes. Yes.
Thank y'all. We signing out. It's your hood. Third is Laquanda, Remi. We got Bianca in the house. Thank you.